So because I just like doing this, I play a lot of Overwatch, and you know, Roadhog hook has always infuriated me and everybody else around me. Everybody knows it's busted, but how busted is it? What does it do that's busted? Uh, this is what I've found out so far. It comes out way below the dot that you would normally see for the Roadhog cannon, and you can make it go under objects but not over it due to some complications. So if you look at the center of the thing, I'll probably draw over the video. The lower part of the reticle here, the crosshair, the circle here, the lower part of it is going to be where the hook comes out, and it's going to be vertical, or it's coming out on the left. We'll see. So if I do this, it might be almost perfectly vertical. Either that, or you can just go through these. I'm not sure. No? No? So if you do it perfectly in line with the edges of the door on either side, it'll go straight through. So this tells me there's no horizontal hitbox on it. It's only vertical, and it's quite a bit lower than right where you see the dot in the center. The way I tested that is, well, hello barrel. So you can hook this bot if you do it just about right here, but you have to be kind of halfway up like this. Oh no! You have to go upwards, else it hits the barrel. Hey! And what just happened there is I feel it's tall. Either it's tall, or the point for the hitbox of the hook is just below. It's tiny, and it's just below, maybe halfway below, the dot in the center. I'd have to do more testing, like specific testing, to make sure of that. But as you can see, it's bouncing off if it's down here, even though the point's there. But it won't bounce off because it's close to this. It'll just hook. So the cross circle here is misleading for your hook. Your hook is below, and it only, it kind of moves at the beginning with you, but that's lag compensation in effect, I believe. So you may hook right in front of you and then go to the right. So whenever lag compensation detects that or compensates for it, in like the 200 milliseconds or whatever it is of you doing this, like, I pressed it when I was over here and it came out over there. So I'll do that again. So it let me go from here all the way to here, and I ended up over here while the hook came out over here. So, interesting physics to know, especially for competitive play, since we don't have a LAN mode yet. Another interesting thing to note here is, you can use hit scan to determine the hitboxes of your opponents. In this case, the training bot. And you just saw how the hook would hook something from right here, no matter what. It doesn't have a left-right hitbox. It just has an up-down hitbox or a dot below the dot, right? So I was able to hook one of these bots by shooting right here. But no matter what I do, can't hit that bot right here. So this tells me that there's a collision box, or there's a very, very tiny collision box or pixel on the hook itself. But the actual hook, the conformation, the grab part of the hitbox, doesn't mix with the collision, and it's much, much wider than the collision, so you can make stupid hooks where you couldn't make a normal shot. Oh! Oh! But that's probably just a fluke, because back here it wouldn't do it.
I'm a one-man apocalypse.
Buddy! Buddy, you look lost. Give me a hug.